Yeah. Yep. We in here. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good news, man? Theo Butler. That's what it is. Happy New Year. Come on, yo. You already in here. What's going on? Come on, yo. What is going on? We got a great show tonight. We doing things. It's 2025. 2025. So we're gonna do some stuff differently in 2025. You know, you gotta brand it, make it what it is, and everything like that. So if you pulling up tonight, consider this my comic book review / discussion for Miles Morales, Spider-Man 25, 26, 27, 28. We ain't got but one more issue left. And you know what? With it being a new year, we're going to get things started off right. Cody Ziegler. Let me start off by saying I overreacted and I owe you an apology. That thing sat on my spirit. That thing, my conscience was eating me up. I looked at that thing. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. Theo, I think you rushed the gun. I think you overcooked the grits. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. You got something going on here. I'm just gonna tell you, you got something going on here. So my apologies for jumping the gun. I believe if you can say some stuff, you can say some stuff. And since I was critical here, I'm gonna apologize here. I think that's how we're gonna do that. So you are a Black Panther fan. Come on, let's be real. Let's keep this thing a buck. The only reason why not that we don't like Miles. Can you see? Folks like to hear what they want to hear. No. We're not gonna do that this evening. We're not gonna do that this evening. We're not gonna do that this evening. I don't want nobody questioning after this evening whether or not I like Miles. I don't want to hear that no more. I don't want to hear that no more. I can say what I want to say, do what I want to do. It don't mean I don't like this character. So we got Miles right here. Okay, all right. So we're gonna sit this Miles to the side. Because that's little Miles. That's little Miles. We got big Miles. We got little Miles. We got big Miles. Little Miles, big Miles. Big Miles, little Miles. But hold on, I ain't finished. Because like I said, I don't want to hear this no more after the day. Really, after the day, what I want you to do is just be fair. Be fair. You know, shout out to S-Jadix. S-Jadix want to call him Ghost Spider. Like I said, it makes sense. I get it. So after the day, you know, hopefully, you know, folks gonna say what they want to say, but I would just like to think that we ain't got to do this no more. I like Miles. Can we say it together? I like Miles. Say it with me now. I like Miles. That said, I still wouldn't have been buying the comic book if T'Challa wasn't in it. I said all that to say that. I still wouldn't have been buying the comic book if T'Challa wasn't in it. I like Miles. I still wouldn't have jumped on it. It don't mean I like the character. It just means he's not a priority. That's all that means. That's all that means. But we got issue 25, 26, 27, 28. This is our comic book review / discussion, and it's a discussion. It's some back and forth in this thing. I just want us to understand that's how we doing it. All right, cool. And I don't want nobody thinking that it was just about Miles. I'm gonna say just about T'Challa. No, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably gonna do a photo shoot with this thing. No, we got Misty Knight in the building. We got Misty Knight, lovely Misty Knight in the building. You see me? Yeah, I'm making plans. I'm making plans. I'm making plans. Let me see. I figured if we was gonna do this thing right, because as Eddie Kane Jr. say from the 5 Heartbeats, and we're not gonna do it right, then let's not just do it at all. I figured this would be the best version of the Black Panther action figure that I was gonna go with if I want to do something. And I do want to do something, so I'm probably gonna go with this one right here, young. Now they don't have a Starling action figure, they don't. They don't have a Starling action figure, but excuse me here, yonder. Excuse me while I fetch some stuff. Trying to make it. I'm trying to be like Jamie Foxx. Make it do what it's gonna do. Y'all hold on. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all greet each other and everything like that. Y'all ain't even have to. Y'all ain't even much not have to. That's what I said. I said y'all ain't even much not have to be here to see you. We gon' you see. Do I need to assemble him? You see what we got going on here? Yeah, we got a vulture, as my big brother would say, wings and everything like that. Right. In essence, we probably gonna do a nice little picture, something like that there with these action figures, emulate the covers. That's not why we're here. While we're here is issue 25. Let's talk about issue 25 real quick. First of all, how y'all doing? I appreciate it. S-Jadix in the building. My brother, the Kamoyo King, president of the Black Panther Fan Group, is in the building. Big Ronnie, what's going on, Big Ronnie? S-Jadix, of course, S-Jadix. I'm just gonna go say that's my brother. I don't know, but I just think we related. I think that's the younger brother. I can't say look because he probably taller than me, but I just think that's the younger brother. I ain't know I had it. Big Javon, what's going on, Big Javon? D.C. the Rock with Me Nation moderator is in the building. We're in here. Black Panther, what's going on, big dog? What is going on? We in here. I just think Cody Ghost Spider fits his ability. No, hey, listen, if you wasn't wrong. You were not wrong, and I ain't finna act like that. You weren't wrong. Made sense. Be real with Theo entering this clone saga. So here we go. Issue 25. Crack this puppy on open, and essentially I wasn't, we got some T'Challa gonna be in Miles Morales, Spider-Man, right. Miles is suffering from vampirism due to blood hunt. We knew that. And T'Challa looking out. Hey, I'm gonna make it do what it's gonna do. So we cracked this puppy on open. We got T'Challa, Miles, Starling. Is that her name? Starling. We got Misty Knight. They chopping up the boat, but now they in Misty's headquarters. Because some of this stuff, as the story plays out, just had me doing like this. They in Misty's headquarters. T'Challa like, hey, bro, I think I got you. I think I got what you need, but I'm going to need to test you first to see if I got for you will work for you. Well, what do? T'Challa, hey, I'm going to let you know I'm leaking. Let me see what you're going to do. So right off the rip, Miles goes into, I guess we want to call it bloodlust. Can we call it bloodlust? He going to a bloodlust. They fighting all over Misty Knight's headquarters. Like, you just gonna let these two superpowered people just wreck your headquarters. Anyway, they fighting over the headquarters, all over the headquarters. And of course, T'Challa is putting feet, paws, hands, whatever you want to call it. He putting it all on Miles, but it was just a test. Just a test. Get the readouts. He give Miles. Not Shorty. Just like what he did with Sam. He gave Miles. It wasn't Shorty. It wasn't Wakanda. It was T'Challa. Stop giving other folks credit for what my dog done. It's so pathetic, it's funny, but I ain't laughing. Stop that. So T'Challa gives Miles with a brand new vibranium spider suit. Help soothe his nerves, calm his nerves and everything. Mind you now, I ain't mad at the suit. Vibranium webbing. Well, who breaking out of that? Who break vibranium webbing? Yeah, I like, and how much damage are you inflicting on Miles? Because Miles literally got on, a habit. Say it with me now. A habit. It ain't fully loaded like the one T'Challa be wearing, but it's a habit. Who running up on Miles? And this is when we get Starling's grandfather, Adrian Toombs. I don't know why Adrian want to smoke. Adrian been disliking Spider folks since I was a kid. I could be wrong, but I don't even think Adrian has been that successful as a criminal. I really want to tell y'all that Adrian, Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie, yeah, that one, that's the most dangerous version of the, aside from Vulture in a What If comic book, dropping Flash Thompson from above all the way to ground. Them the two dangerous versions of the Vulture. I don't know why the Vulture wants to smoke from Peter. I don't know why he wants to smoke from Peter. I don't know why he wants to smoke from Miles. Especially now he got a granddaughter. He really should just retire. Just retire, go design some costumes, or I don't know, become a good guy. I don't know. I don't know. But this, anyway, Adrian mad. We switch back scenes. We go back to Misty's headquarters. T'Challa explains the suit functionality, the capabilities of the suit to Miles. And of course, this is the same T'Challa that we see coming off the heels of Dr. Eve Ewing's run and Shara Eaton's run. They chopping it up. You got all of them in there and everything like that. It's a doctor in there. I'm not sure of her name, but they in there chopping it up. And in comes Adrian Toomes out the skylight. So this ain't Sinister Six. This ain't Dr. Octopus. That's not what that is. This ain't Norman Osborn. Adrian Toomes through the skylight. He that damn mad. This the most dangerous man alive. I don't give two damns. That is a reputation well earned. It ain't went nowhere. Everybody know it. It transcends what it transcends the Atlantic Ocean. And considering damn near every superhero is located in New York, that includes both sets of Avenger groups. Theo, what you saying? I know he mad. His anger is misdirected, but you finna get your ass whooped. That should have been what happened. That should have been what happened, but that ain't what happened, because we need to now test the suit's capabilities. Miles against the Vulture. We started off with Miles against T'Challa. I just want to, that's an underlying thing. Yeah, we were testing Miles prior to the vibranium suit. He did fight T'Challa. Why is that pertinent? We'll get there. So that's where we're leaving off at. We got a family story with Deadpool and Miles, Lady Deadpool. I did not bother to read that. I did not. But as far as an introductory issue to T'Challa showing up in Miles's comic book, I think I've gotten to the point now where I guess I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not mad at that. It makes sense from a writing standpoint. It does. It does. So I don't want to trip on it. It makes sense from a writing standpoint. T'Challa is looking out for Miles. He knows Miles has vampirism in him. He had it himself. So before I even gift him with the suit, let me see if he can control this to a degree on his own, because if he can't, then the suit won't help. So that makes sense. That makes sense. They there. Misty, Starling being Miles's girlfriend. That makes all the sense in the world. Like I said, with Adrian Toomes being mad, I'm like, okay, you mad all the damn time. Like, you go get you some anger management. You need help. You always mad. You always want to blame Spider-Folk for what you got going on in your life, and you ain't fared that well against Peter. Folks feel how they want to feel. I believe Miles to be a more powerful version of Peter. Folks want to say, well, Peter grown. I don't give a damn because Peter grown. Peter can't turn invisible. Peter couldn't turn invisible when he was a kid. Peter couldn't turn invisible when he was dating Gwen Stacy. He got spider sense. So does Miles. And last I checked, two people that's got spider sense, it canceled each other out. Well, Miles can turn invisible. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Peter ain't got no, he had it, but they took it away. A little stinger, a little wood spice, No, we're not working with that no more. Miles is shocking folks. So folks can feel how they want to feel for whatever reason. I consider Miles to be a more powerful version of Peter Speeder. So you like to think Adrian Toombs understands that in essence, your suit need to be insulated before you run up on Miles. And I don't even know if that's enough, because based on this story, he's not putting out the amount of voltage that he used to, but he can sustain it for a longer period of time. So let me see if I got this right. He can't shock the hell out you like he used to. He used to be one and done. He shock you, you go to sleep. But now he get to sting you for a prolonged. You still going to sleep. It's just going to take a while for you to get there, but you still going to sleep. So overall, I like the issue. We talk about issue 25 right now. I don't want to get ahead. I'm saying that because I know some of us are prone to do that. We are talking about issue 25. We're doing this in order. So any comments that we have, I'm asking, any comments that we have, if we could keep them to Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue 25, and not go over here, not go over there, not go over yonder, and not go back down the street. Could we not do that so we can have a nice, smooth, flowing show? I ain't asking, I'm just asking. Miles is an upgrade. I think so. Miles is stronger. Peter is smarter. And nobody's ever. See, I like that. I like that. Because you know what? I don't disagree with that statement. Based on what's been written, my guy, my younger brother, you're absolutely right. So thank you. Appreciate that. Because Genius and Money is the most broken power comic. Yeah. No, Archangel and Songbird. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Has any big name Spider-Man villain fallen off harder than Vulture? I don't. That's what I said. I don't know why he keep wanting to do this here. Adrian Toombs and Sam Wilson got the same problem. Flight is their main power, but they got no. Boy, look. He ain't needed when he dropped Flash Thompson. Golly. I felt so bad. I was like, I know it's a what if comic book, but damn, you just gonna drop my dog? And I'm like, you ain't think that thing through. You a spider. Where your webs at? Never mind. Black Panther, yeah. T'Challa dog walked Miles got his intellect respected in one issue. We used to pray for T'Challa. Yeah. So he did that. Great catch, by the way. T'Challa slammed the child. If you are not a Dougie Fresh fan, if you don't know anything about Slick Rick, you will not understand the reference that Kamoyo King just made. What I would suggest is you Google, YouTube, Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. Slick Rick is right there. And that lyric goes a little something like this. Slammed the child on the hard concrete. I dally, I ran for the alley. Was strong. What was going on? I tried to break it up. Stop it. Leave her. She said, if I can have you, she can't either. Shout out, man. Listen, y'all be doing. We got to get the damn podcast. I'm sorry. We have guests like Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh on here and everything like that. Get some of that Get Fresh crew. Y'all don't know that. Go get that. Go get that. Rap kind of crazy today. Back to a simpler time frame. With one, you can understand it. Two, the folks that were supposed to be making sound effects, they was making sound effects. If you was a rapper, you was a rapper. If you was a beatbox, you was a beatbox. If you sang, you sang. That's what that was. We had a lot going on back then. Shout out to you. Thank you, Kamoyo. God, man, listen. I like when y'all do stuff like this. We need to get it wrong. Be Real with D-Real entering the Clone Saga era. Yeah. My brother ain't made it up in here yet. That's all right. We're going to keep the party rolling. Been a Spidey fan straight out the womb. And yes, Miles is more powerful because of extra useful ability. That's what I feel. The Kamoyo King. What's going on, Big Jermaine? What's going on? What's going on? Now I have the context of actually reading Miles, so the Vulture showing up makes sense to me. That said, a very boring villain for Miles T'Challa. We got Jermaine Knowles in the building. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I don't like I don't like mispronouncing people's names. So let me know if I'm doing you justice, big dog. So all in all, a solid issue. Black Panther strikes. All in all, a solid issue. I was good with it. I was good with the pacing. I'm not going to pinpoint Adrian Toombs because as we let the story unfold, Adrian Toombs gets his comeuppance. Can I say that? Adrian Toombs gets his comeuppance. So we go on over, spin on over to Miles Morales, Spider-Man issue 26. Issue 26. We got this. We're going to crack this puppy on open. We got Miles on the cover. That's a nice looking dude. How would y'all feel? Can I ask this question? You know, Miles has this. Well, you seen the X-Men. You know, Miles has his black suit, right? His classic suit and everything like that. How we feeling if Miles switches to this? Would you be opposed to Miles wearing this full time? I know Miles has been that character who has dabbled with various costume looks and everything like that. Would this be something you would prefer? Just asking. mheroes@marvel.com. Okay to print. Let them know. Cody Ziegler, let them know. What's going on, Grand Matter? My spiritual advisors in the building. Always got time for the lovely Grand Matter. You pronounced it right. Okay, that's what it is. Then, like I said, I don't like mispronouncing folks' names. I believe that to be disrespectful. I'm gonna say that. Do your damnedest to get that damn thing right. But so that's me. Well, I'm glad you pulled up, big dog. I'm glad you pulled up. This is what we do. So, and shout out to Juju, because by and large, I like doing it. Juju hey, and that's a devil dog. So I heed what the devil dog got to say and everything. I take his advice seriously. So this will be something more along the lines of what we'll be doing in regards to our comic book reviews going forward. We will discuss it. We will go over the comic book, review it together. You got it. I got it. As Juju stated, I will put it out there in well enough time. So if you got the comic book, you can go back and refresh yourself over the comic book. If you have not gotten the comic book, you can go get the comic book. And that way we can come on in and chop this thing on up together. So this will be the format. I like this. I don't know. I don't know, and I ain't even finna act like that. I don't know what happened just then. Anyway, we back. Mr. Ray Smith, that is my mentor. That is my mentor. Mr. Ray Smith, thank you so much for pulling up. Mr. Ray Smith is in the building. So we got Miles Morales, 26. By now, we know he has the box, yeah. But I thought I was doing good. I didn't think they'd be messing with me today. So we open up issue 26. We find, I guess, Miles and Adrian are on the roof of Misty's headquarters. Adrian talking that talk. I don't know why. I get it. I understand it. His suit enhances his strength. That ain't never helped him with Peter. That ain't never helped him with Peter. And we can't see. Can you see me now? Somebody, can you see me now? Whoa. Hold on. We still not there? Hold on. Let me wait a minute. Okay, so let me hold on. I'm still here. I'm trying to figure this thing out now. Hold on. You still can't. Okay, this crazy. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do it like this. Can we see me now? Because I might have to. I don't like this. There we go. Woo! All right, I see me now. I see. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I don't listen. I don't. Okay, I don't know what I don't know what happened. I don't know. Hey, y'all don't do that. I wasn't talking. I was doing my thing. I was giving big ups. I was. Y'all mad at your boy? Let me say something wrong first before y'all just start shutting everything down and everything. Anyway, thank y'all so much for still tuning in. We got issues. I don't know why. We're trying to make it do what it do. Back to our story. So we got Miles, we got Adrian. They going back and forth on top of the roof and everything like that. They putting hands on each other. Now, once again, I get it. I understand it. But then again, I don't. Because while, okay, so T'Challa and Misty and Starling are there. Okay, so one's like a mentor, one's a no BS taking private eye / detective / superhero, and one to a degree is your overpossessive girlfriend. And when I say to a degree, I mean to a degree Starling is overpossessive. And then we got the doctor. But I'm like, okay, so they just gonna stand there. They just gonna stand there. That's that. Then I'm like the Vulture. You know where you at? Do you know where you at? What make you like where you at? What make you think those folks, because you know your granddaughter is in love with Miles, Misty Knight has a reputation. She got a rep. Okay, with T'Challa. What about you is Adrian Toombs? I get it, you mad. But what make you think you gonna be able to do to Miles whatever it is you came to do with them there? Like, but Adrian is talking that talk. Adrian is talking that talk. They messing up Missy's head. They messing up Misty Knight's headquarters. Now that's the other damn thing. I'm like, you got a cybernetic arm. This dude is wrecking your house. Okay, I ain't trying to be funny, and I don't even want to say it like this, but I've been living a long time now, and if I ain't understood, if I ain't come to understand nothing else, you do not mess up a woman's home. I don't give a damn what she said you could or couldn't do while you were there. The moment you cause a ruckus in her home, all bets are off. But Theo, what are you saying? I'm saying I don't give a damn what T'Challa told them. The moment stuff started getting broke, Misty was gonna put hands on everybody involved. Where's the lie? Where the lie? Where the lie at? Where the lie at? Because she already complaining. Hold on. The Vulture just put a hole in my damn roof, and you asking if I'm good? Y'all know what that was supposed to come. Y'all know damn good and well what's supposed to happen after that. You know, and I'm saying this because I think all of us as children, we've been children. I think all of us know how that go. I'm not. Damn your ethnicity. Damn your race. You better not mess up your mama's house. You better not do that. Don't he know cats eat birds? I don't know what he was thinking, Mr. Smith. I don't know what he was thinking. They tried to get you, Theo. What's going on? I tell him, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like, man, I'm cooking with grease. Let your boy go. I'm trying. I'm trying to talk it up for you. Let me do my thing. So anyway, Miles, Vulture, they get into it, and I be damned. Miles shocks the Vulture. He talking about what in the amazing. This kid that's a teenager is finna put his foot in your behind, like just like the other dude been putting his foot in your behind since he was a teenager. He finna do the same daggum thing, except do it differently. Well, Miles went to go to putting hands on the Vulture, back and forth. I don't know what we're doing. He trying to slice Miles. Miles has on a vibranium weave costume. You not doing nothing with it. Great job by the artist here. Let me go ahead and make sure I give him Federico Vicentini does a great job of showing the Vulture's wings slashing at Miles's costume to no effect and everything like that. And damn it, here comes Starling. She come in. What in all those years you watched me growing up made you think I don't fight my own battles? Now, we talk a lot. We have when we talk and S-Jadix, you finna know where I'm finna go with this because you are one of the biggest people to talk about stuff like this. You're not the only one though. We talk about in regards to Black Panther, T'Challa, how when you get his comic book, everybody and their mama is in his comic book. So he don't get that much screen time, even in his own damn comic book, because we're trying to tell everybody else's stories. I believe in being equal. I believe in being fair. You see the sign, keep that same energy. Well, we got Miles. Let's think about this for a second. For 5 issues, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, right? We're supposed to get Miles and T'Challa. Well, we just started off the first issue, issue 25. In that issue, we got more than that. We got more than that. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just want us to be observant. We can say this about our favorite character, but let's look at all the characters. Starling, this story stops being about Miles interacting with the Vulture. I want to say we're like maybe 2/3 of the way through the story, and this is about Starling. And I'm not mad at that. You know, hey, she don't have a comic book. She don't have a comic book. There is no. She got a one shot out there. I'm just adding. She got a one shot out there. She got a 4-issue miniseries that tell us about her as a character. So we ain't got to do this in Miles's comic book because she's a supporting character. But I don't know that much about her other than knowing that she's Adrian Toombs' granddaughter. Like, here we go. I didn't even know Adrian Toombs had a child. I mean, I got that. I got that over there in the Spider-Man movie and everything like that. I did. But before then, I didn't know he had a child. And I didn't know his child was dating one of us and had conceived a child with one of us. Because we watched the Spider-Man movie that Adrian Toombs was dating a sister. I ain't never seen Adrian Toombs with no sister in the comments. I ain't saying he don't do that. I'm saying I ain't never seen that. Well, his granddaughter looked like this because of the relationship between his child and somebody else. Not because of him. But Adrian Toombs, watch this, now we can say rightfully so, wrongfully so, he loved his granddaughter. You feel how you want to feel about that and everything like that. Yeah, I know he don't like no spider folks. He don't trust them. Try not being a criminal and maybe you all will get along better. But he loves his granddaughter. He loves his granddaughter, and this story about 2/3 of the way through started becoming about Starling declaring her independence from her grandfather. That said, I expect to get some stories at some point in time where we get Starling, and we ain't got to see no more, hear no more about Adrian Toombs. So Starling puts the beat down on Adrian Toombs, and I'm like, boy, bro, what made you think this was gonna go in your favor? Because you pulled up and she was there. Mind you, you didn't fought the two youngest ones, and the two youngest heroes there didn't put feet on you. Please get up and leave before Misty start thinking about what her home looked like, or T'Challa be like, you know what, I need to test myself too. I don't think that'd be much of a test, but y'all see where I'm going. So Starling cries. She lets her granddad know I can stand on my own 2 feet. Miles hugs her and everything. They are so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And that's when T'Challa say, look, we got what we needed to get here today. We want to get you straight. That's what I said, straight. We want to get you straight. We got to go take a trip to Wakanda. That's issue 26. That's issue. Let's stay on it. We're not going back to issue 25. Issue 26. That's where we at. Issue 26. Issue 26. Issue 26. We can talk about how 25, how 26 pays off what took place in issue 25, but we here, issue 26. Not a bad issue. Not a bad issue. Miles with Wakanda training. Yeah. So yeah, we got that. What did I think about issue 26? Low key to a degree I just told you. You know, I understand it being what it is. I guess to me, this story would make more sense if it wasn't. If the only two people around were Miles and T'Challa, you know, T'Challa is giving Miles the suit and everything like that. And the Vulture pulls up and T'Challa just stands there and chill. That would make sense to me. That would make sense to me because T'Challa is the one that was standing, okay, well, as soon as I think it's going left, I get involved. But no, y'all got that. But him breaking into Misty Knight's headquarters, she don't do nothing. Starling doing something did make sense. It did. That's your boyfriend. You not finna do that. That's what love do. If you love, you not, I don't give a damn who that is. You're not gonna let somebody treat your mate sideways. So Starling's response was right on time. Was right on time. And then the dialogue between her and her grandfather, I found that to be the type of dialogue that it should be and everything like that. Hey, overprotected parents. And I think you think about it, is she's flying away from the nest. Let that sink in for a second. A nice little synergy there. She's flying out the nest. Sometimes as parents, we don't want our kids to leave the nest. We don't. So in context, it makes sense for Tiana to want to throw hands with the Vulture. Tiana's also kind of feels like MCU synergy, except Toombs is too old to have a daughter Miles' age. So it's, yeah, absolutely is. So it made sense. Overall, I liked it. It was, like I said, the tone of it was good. I do feel like Misty Knight at some point in time should have put some hands in, but you know, hey, I couldn't have did that. My company couldn't have did that. That all was gonna go left and everything like that. But overall, a solid issue. Overall, a solid issue. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So then we have the next issue, and let me know what your comments are in regards to 26. We're moving on over to issue 27. Moving on over to issue 27. We pull this thing, and it's a great cover. It's a great cover. Great cover. Once again, let me know in the comment section, mheroes@marvel.com, okay to print. If you prefer Miles in the costume. Hey, Hasbro. I'm going to do a video on this too. I'm going to do a video on it too. I'm going to do it. Blood Hunt. It's 2025. Right. You're not really dropping no action figures. Cool. So here's because I think y'all be struggling to come up with waves and everything like that. How about a Blood Hunt wave? How about a Blood Hunt wave? You ain't even got to try hard. You don't. Let me help y'all out. Give us the 5, give us the vampires. Bloodstorm, yeah. Give Varney. Varney can be a deluxe figure. And I'm not saying do it now. No. You got enough time if y'all tuning in to go ahead and make this happen by October. You and hey, Kevin, big dog. Mr. Baseball Cap, you got enough time right now. Animation wise, you can't miss this win. Go ahead and hit your animators up and tell them you want a Blood Hunt animated series or a Blood Hunt animated movie for Disney Plus. Big dog, listen, that's made money. That's you got vampires and superheroes. Hey, hit up CB Sabolsky. You and him talk, y'all link up and everything like that. Kevin, you and CB, get you a nice team together and everything like that. Y'all pick up the phone, call Hasbro, say, hey, this what we want. Give us the villains, the primary villains. I'm not pressed for another Blade action figure, but should you choose to do it, you can. I'm not saying we need another one. You already gave us Dracula. That action figure works. You don't need to overcook the grits on that one. Oh, no, you don't. That would be a primary time. Y'all been wanting us to rock with it, right? CB. What's Blade's daughter's name? Blood Legacy, Blood. There you go. There you go. Right there. That's nice synergy. Be a great time. You can give me a Miles and a T'Challa 2-pack to go along with that. You can. Don't act like that. You can. And this could be a primary villain way. I'm telling you, it's quite a few folks gonna buy it. You think it? No, it's gonna sell. I'm telling you, it's gonna sell. So you ain't gotta take my word for it though. Blade red band figure with the nappy fro. That would be a nice, better than that Champions crap they talked about on. I mean, I've been trying to help people out, but I do agree that in Black male books, especially, it does feel like we got too many characters trying to eat besides the protagonist. My supporting cast though ain't constantly showing them up though. Okay, I feel what you're saying. So let's go. And the reason why I feel what you're saying, because I didn't really see his supporting cast, because I understand what you're saying. When you say that, no, they were just there. So great catch. So we get to issue 27. Brooklyn Visions Academy. Did not know that's where Miles went to school at. And off the rip, I'm looking at, wait a minute. What's going on? Well, there's a character in the classroom that looks like Miles. Character is real nervous and everything like that. There's a character named Genki. Gank. I'm assuming that's how his name is pronounced and everything like that. This is Miles' friend. He notices something wrong with Miles. He tells the teacher, hey, we need to, Miles ain't feeling too well. Get to the bathroom, the stall, the head, whatever you want to call it, restroom. And it's not Miles. It's a character named Shift. Now, y'all know tomorrow we have what a week. It was Wednesday coming up. And so if I had something to say about myself, but Theo, describe yourself in regards to what type of fan you are in regards to Miles Morales. I'm a casual fan. I think this. I'm a fan of T'Challa. I'm a casual fan of Miles. I'm not invested in Miles like that. I'm not trying to learn everything I can about Miles. I like Miles, but I'm not into Miles like that. I'm not pressed to necessarily make an investment in Miles like that outside of representation, imagery, and things like that. And so I don't know who Shift is. I'm saying this because I'm going to do a segment tomorrow on What a Week It Was Wednesday, because I'm like, do casual fans exist, and should we care? So I get Shift in this comic book. I'm a comic book fan. First and foremost, before we talk about anything else, I'm a comic book fan. And I like to know what I'm looking at. I like to know what I'm reading. And so when I get a character shift, I ain't never heard of him. I go do my research. He's a clone of Miles. It didn't take long to find that out. It didn't. It didn't. And let me help those out that want to get the information. Whenever you're looking for something in regards to a character from Marvel Comics, type in that character's name, 616. The character's name, spacebar 616. Don't just type that character's name in there, because as we've seen since especially in the past few recent years here, folks like to lie on social media. And just like we found out in regards to Marvel Wiki, you don't know to what extent folks will go to lie. We know Marvel Wiki lied to cover up X-Men 97, and when they got called on the carpet, went back and checked it, went back and changed it back. Like, that's a damn shame. You're gonna lie to cover up the lie, and then you're gonna correct the lie by putting the truth back out there as if folks not watching you. So it pays to get this information firsthand. That way you got it, you know it. So it was good to be able to research this in regards. That's a Miles Morales clone. He was unstable, had two other brothers per se. They are no longer amongst the living, but this is comic book, so you know how that can go. But he's here. So here we get, and watch this. Remember what S. Jaddix just said, not overshadowing? Shift's story arc as his own character starts in the midst of Miles's vampirism being cured. I just want you to think about that. You got one solo story, one mini story within a story. That was Starling declaring her declaration of independence from her grandfather. Now you're getting another mini story within a story. And I ain't mad, because damn it, Cody, if you can pull it off, you can pull it off. And my guy, you pulled it off. I ain't complaining. You pulled it off. I think I don't believe I would be doing you any justice if I didn't say I didn't notice it. It is a way, it's a great way to educate people on side characters while not necessarily taking away from the side character. So I ain't mad at all. Did not know who Shift was. We here now. Keeping up with these notes real quick. Selim and Mind Spinner. I'm kind of sad the evil one Selim died. Could have made a great reoccurring funny enough, he had a vampire. Hey, we don't know. We don't know how long they're gonna be gone. Maybe the maker can bring it back for the encouragement. We don't know. So we in Burning T'Chaka. We got T'Challa and Miles. Looking spiffy. Can we say it? Looking spiffy. Looking spiffy. Hasbro. Any day y'all want to get us that 2-pack, you can drop that off in October too. So looking spiffy. And Miles is like, well, now I ain't know what kind of look like this, big dog. Afrofuturism at its best. We nice over here. Spinning all over town, Burning T'Chaka, staying out of everybody's eyesight. They come across in Yobi. Thank you, Cody Ziegler. I think we talked about this before. Thank you. You're giving me, if you're gonna use T'Challa, my guy, or as Denzel Washington would say, my man. You gave me a Yobi. As I alluded to before, I was like, oh, so you like, okay, all right. And so we got Yobi, and clearly he read Dr. Eve Ewing's run, because there's a reference in there about the tea that Yobi likes to make. Listen, and it makes sense that T'Challa would leave something with Yobi based on their relationship in Dr. Eve Ewing's run. He trusts this dude. That's Shangri-Ma's son. Listen, I can appreciate when writers are fans of another writer's work and it shows up. And it didn't just cease there. The test, T'Challa asking Miles to see where stuff is at, figure out where the criminal is at. We get the criminal, we see the white. I knew who it was off the rip. I don't know if when you were reading this issue, you did not know, but as soon as I'm looking at Nyobi, because who did we see breaking in Nyobi's house? It's Base. So we get the white. We find out that it's Basa. She was in on it and everything like that. Great payoff. It really, really was. I liked it. Hopefully we can get to see more of these two later on down the line. Maybe we can get some superheroes over there in Wakanda, where Nyobi is working at the headquarters as one of those people who is an information specialist. But I absolutely love that. Made sense. T'Challa once again testing Miles, making sure that he's in control of his bloodlust. I think Miles being able to listen to T'Challa when he was about to lose himself, I can feel that. I absolutely can. And that would be one of those things where when you look up to somebody, you admire somebody, when you're about to go off the deep end, go off the reservation per se, it's that person who can bring you back with just a word. So that writing made sense. Basically saying, hey, I'm done. You know, I paid my favor. I would like to know what that favor was and everything like that. But that made sense. We saw how their relationship split up. Basa and T'Challa are good. We moved back to the school. Shift ain't never ate like this before. He said school lunch food. I don't want to act like that. Some of the lunch food was good. Like maybe 2% of the lunch food we used to get was good. 2%. 2% was good. But we get Genki, we get Miles, I'm gonna say we get Shift, and then we get the two friends. I'm loving how it was written. I saw how it was written. Had no problem with their interaction and everything like that. Absolutely none. I know folks feel some type of way. Well, I don't live under a rock. I don't live under a rock. I live in the real world, and that's what that is. And you're gonna be friends with them unless you just being a bigot. So I didn't have a problem with that at all. They are friends. We return back to Wakanda. We see Miles and we see T'Challa walking. The neutral nexus, a tree. We talked about this yesterday in regards to the heart-shaped herb and the soul-shaped herb. We did talk about that and everything. And this is T'Challa walking Miles to the neutral nexus. The neutral nexus where you got to be vetted before you can go any further. And that's what winds up happening. Miles get vetted. They go further beyond the neutral nexus, a little shop talk, short talk, whatever you want to call it, and Shorty pulls up. Now, this is why I apologize to Cody Ziegler earlier. Wanted to make it the first thing we did, because I looked at Shorty in this photo, and one of the things that I say to us is, don't allow yourself to be triggered. I know how we feel about Black Panther. I know how we feel about T'Challa. I know how we feel about Chadwick Boseman. I know how I feel about Shorty. I know how some of us feel about the Dora Milaje, the Hatutaze. So you gotta watch. You gotta make sure you don't get triggered. I got triggered. I created a custom Shorty action figure. I don't see her with her traditional headdress on. I'm reading the words that are coming. Luckily for you, his sister is more than capable of aiding, or more than capable of aiding the needy. She got the little sly smile on her face and everything like that. So I'm overreacting. That's exactly what I did. I'm overreacting. I get in my feelings, and I'm making an ass out of me. Not out of Mr. Ziegler. No, I made a complete ass out of me. So, Mr. Ziegler, I do believe in keeping that thing a buck, a thou, if you will. I don't mind being wrong. I look at wrong as being the first way to learn how to be right. The first step in learning how to be right. So, my apologies. That said, issue 27 was solid. Issue 27 was solid. Made sense to me. We moved the needle forward. Miles is in Wakanda. We get the neutral nexus, something I can't tell you I ever heard of before. I can't tell you I didn't heard of that before. So we get some more expanse on Black Panther mythos and everything like that. Can't ever be wrong, be mad about that. No, we're not mad about that at all. We get some shift. If you are not a Miles Morales fan, you're a casual fan like myself, you now know you got some stuff about Miles that if you want to go and become a Miles comic book fan, you absolutely can. For whatever reason, Cody Ziegler, to me, my impression, my opinion, he gave me some stuff in this issue that if I wanted to go forward, I have a reason to go forward and be a Miles Morales Spider-Man fan. Like I said, the neutral nexus, that's where you got to go to get vetted before you go any further. Before you go, the neutral nexus. Okay, I'm picking up what you put down. Being able to recognize where you're wrong is always admirable. Reasons why I rock with y'all. Oh man, listen. I first, and thank you so much for that. And I tell them I really do appreciate that. I do a lot of reflecting. And that's gonna be one of the things that we talk about tomorrow. What a week it was, Wednesday. Treating folks the way you want to be treated. I think that's a lost art form. I don't think it's a lost art form. And so reviewing all 4 issues again before this live and everything like that. I ain't gonna lie. I could have did this live early today, but shout out to my brother Juju and everything. We want to make sure we give people time in advance to know what we're getting ready to talk about. But that thing been sitting on my spirit since I made them comments. Like that's been weighing on my heart heavily. I'm like, because you never know how much weight your words carry. So you want to be responsible with your words and everything like that. And so with that being what it was, it sat on my spirit heavily. That's why I opened up the show with it first. I had planned on waiting until I got to when it was going to make sense. But I'm like, nah. You should never make somebody wait on an apology when you're wrong. You should never make somebody, because you didn't make them wait to be wrong, right? No, well, that's what that is. So the neutral nexus, absolutely, that is something else for another writer to expound upon. I'm loving the fact that we got Besa. Come on, man, you gave us Besa, you gave us Inyobi. I don't reminiscent the trust that T'Challa has with Inyobi based on the relationship with his parents and Shangamire and everything, grandparents and Shangamire. Clearly, we not alone as far as being Black Panther fans. Clearly, we're not alone as far as wanting to grow the mythos surrounding that character as well. So once again, shout out to Cody Ziegler. So we're keeping the party rolling and everything like that. We move on over to issue 28. First of all, I'm loving the artwork. You got the Panther God on there and everything like that. You got Miles on the cover. Once again, that's a great suit. I like that suit. I'm just saying. And not that Miles has not had other alternate suits that look good. I do like this one. I do like this one. So just want to say it like that. So we open up. We got Miles and T'Challa and Shuri. She's greeting him. He's greeting her. Letting it be known what's going on. Like I said, I think what triggered me is she didn't have the headdress. And I cannot be that simple-minded to get triggered just because she don't have the headdress on. I got to do my due diligence before I get triggered. We get to see the brotherly, sisterly love between the two. You see T'Challa hugging up on Shuri. You see Shuri letting her brother know how much she loves him. When last time you got that? No. When was the last time we were made? And like I said, man, listen, I got to admit when I'm wrong. When's the last time you seen Shuri actually go? We couldn't get that. Not faulting anybody based on T'Challa's condition in Blood Hunt 3 issue. No, it wouldn't have made sense from a writing standpoint to get that. What took place in regards to Dr. Eve Ewing's run? Well, I got to correct the crap that the person did before me, that trash that they put out there. I got to correct that. When was the last time we got to see this brother and sister do this? Cody, this was big. My opinion. I'm not speaking for anybody else, but that one panel where you have Shuri and T'Challa hugging. It's been a minute, big dog. So I just want to say to you on behalf of the Rock With Me Nation, Council of Wakanda, Black Panther Fan Group, Recast T'Challa, all the Black Panther Wakanda fans all across the world, we just want to say thank you. Just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for that. So we get to this part here. They talking Shuri like, hey. And I'm liking the fact that Shuri is looking at him like, you sure you want to go do this? Cause, and if you're a Black Panther fan, you understand how bads get down. Like, this ain't what that's, no, she finicky. You got a cat, you got a cat. You got, okay, did you study African mythology? Okay, well, yeah. And when Shuri tells him, she look at Miles, she like, if communing with the gods were that easy, then anyone would do it. They commune with gods. I'm loving that aspect of it. You must enter the God's realm alone and thus face Bast alone. What you experienced earlier was merely a background check. Somebody is expanding Wakandan lore. The only thing that I would say that kind of, but I liked it because it was an indication that Cody Ziegler knows Shuri's abilities. And you'll be like, well, Theo, what do you mean? Well, if we speed up, right, forget where they get ready to offer him the heart-shaped herb, forget all that. When Miles is sitting in the middle of the symbols that he's drawn, Shuri says, I want to make sure I get this right. If only she got to concentrate. Can't you see we're trying to work? And my brother and I cannot complete the ritual if you keep distracting us. T'Challa says the only distraction here is you, Shuri. Let the boy know peace. Besides, we are almost done. Her abilities as a griot, and what are griots known for? This is what Shuri says. Easy for you to say. You have no appreciation for how hard it is to draw these seals from memory. And what is Shuri? You have no idea how hard it is to draw these seals from memory. Shuri is drawing on the knowledge of those who have come before her to draw this seal. She ain't done this before. And all I could do is look at Cody Ziegler and say, it's up to me as the reader to pick up on it, big dog. Like, you put it out there, kind of like how Dr. Eve Ewing was doing, kind of like how Cheryl Eden was doing. I mean, Dr. Eve Ewing was doing, Cheryl Eden was doing. It's you gonna put it out there. That's all you can do as the writer, is put it out there. It's up to me as the knowledgeable fan to pick up on it. I just want to tell you, I was picking up on what you was putting down. So we're gonna backtrack a little bit, go back to the part where Shuri was offering Miles the heart-shaped herb. Now, I know some people were like, well, why would she offer him the heart-shaped herb? Remember we talked about the soul-shaped herb. Soul-shaped herb gets you to the Dahlia. Heart-shaped herb gets you to Baz. She's offering him the heart-shaped herb so he can commune with Baz. This conversation finna take place between him and Baz. Baz and him. Not the Dahlia. Oh, no. So why didn't the heart-shaped herb delete him, because T'Challa took him to the neutral nexus first. We've never seen this before. We've never seen it where someone is vetted by Bass first prior to entering her realm. So it would be it's an assumption, but a safe assumption, that should you partake of the heart-shaped herb and you ain't been escorted by one of her avatars to the neutral nexus, you ain't been vetted, this ain't finna go right. You finna wind up like Eric. Well, we got that. Just wanted to put that. Listen, I read it. I read your book, Cody. I did. I was picking up what you was putting down. I absolutely was. So I don't want you to think that I wasn't. I was. Anyway, we shift. See, I said that, shift back over to Miles' high school, and Shift and Genki having a conversation about what Shift would like to do. We see a baby in a stroller about to take a dirt nap. We see shift into his Miles Morales form. He saves the day. He feels good about what he's done. Genki lets him know, hey man, you did a wonderful job. And we know that Shift he ain't, because he was unstable, clone. He's stabilized now. We know he's working with some stuff, trying to get himself together. Well, what I talked about earlier, now we're looking at Shift, because he's pretty much like Miles' brother, having his own story aside from Miles, not having anything to do with Miles. I thought this was a great touch. Didn't take long for him to get it in there. He made it flow with the story. I absolutely loved it. We get in there and we see Miles is in he's in Bass realm. He having a convo with Bass, and Bass is being Bass. Bass is being Bass, and Bass is being Bass. Like boy, look, she ain't got none, no cares in the world. She just let you have it off the rip. She keeping it. Boy, look, I wouldn't want to go up in there. T'Challa can't get no. He trying to do stuff right. He was trying to do some stuff right. Hey, Bass, can you do for him what you did for me? She didn't cuss him out 7 ways till Sunday. The only way a God can cuss out a regular human. Then why? No, what for? He's spoken for already. Spoken for by who? And T'Challa looking at Miles like, why you ain't tell me you was spoken for? I'm sorry, big dog. When was he supposed to know? Miles don't come across like a character that's got a spiritual connection. Y'all help me out if I'm wrong. Because some of y'all are Miles fans. I can't say that. I'm a Miles casual fan. But ain't nothing about what I've ever written about Miles give me the impression he's a spiritual person, that he would know if a God he had a connection with a God. So you get that. She upset. She can't believe T'Challa did that. Next thing you know, here you got Anansi popping up over Miles' shoulder, say, hey, Bass, it ain't his fault. He ain't know. Remember that question that I asked? So is Peter one of your people? I am the great spider, weaver of stories, of legend and myth and song. Mine is a host that expands worlds and realities and universes. In essence, Anansi got more than one person. He's got more than one person. Do you understand my champion, my Spider-Man? My champion. Kwoku or not, that's your champion. Well, that's his champion. His champion has Barney all over him. He tells Bass, he said, yeah, with everything y'all done tried to do for him, his Barney influence is still there and it's growing. Ain't one way for us to do this and everything. I believe I can help him. Now, the relationship between Bass and Anansi, Bass is here. He's here. But he gets on her last damn nerve. You need me to say that one more time? In the Pantheon thing, she here, he here, and he get on her last damn nerve. Well, he's in her domain, brought there by T'Challa via Miles. In essence, T'Challa done brought unwanted company to his mama house. His mama don't like her little brother. T'Challa did not know that Miles was the nephew or son, however you want to look at it. He didn't know that he was the son of Anansi. Well, now because Miles is in Bass' home, here come Anansi knocking on the door, and Bass, who was not particular about him being in her home, now has the dude in her home. And what does the dude use as far as his way of testing Miles? They got to fight. Him and T'Challa. Thing is, they already did this. Remember when I said I was going to spin the block on it and everything like that? They already fought in issue 27. I got to read the story. First of all, let me just go ahead and say, like I said, issue 28 was all in the bag of chips. Gave expansion upon Black Panther lore and everything like that. Give me Koko Anansi. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And don't think I ain't catch the red and blue accents in his costume and everything like that. They were green and orange. They were green and orange. Ain't saying they got to be green and orange. I like the character design. I ain't gonna act like that. I do. Character talks very much like a trickster god. I ain't gonna lie. There's quite a few similarities between Anansi here and Anansi in Neil Gaiman's Anansi boy. Like Cody doing the damn thing. That said, I like the story. They fought already. And this is in the domain of Bass. This is Miles's test. This is in the domain of Bass. The test is he got to fight T'Challa. They didn't fought already. So I got to see issue 29. That'll, if I'm not mistaken, that'll be the last issue of the story arc. Like I said, they fought already. They fought. That was the first thing, and it was a test. This is another test. T'Challa tested him in issue 26, and now Anansi is testing him in issue 25. T'Challa tested him in issue 25 on the streets of New York, and now Anansi is going to test him with another fight against T'Challa in the realm of Bass. It's another fight. So that's all I can say. I gotta wait. I'm withholding my opinions about, because I don't know. I know what we're saying. It's another fight, but until we see how the issue actually plays itself out, you got to see it. By and large, what I've gotten from Cody Ziegler thus far with T'Challa, he giving me some T'Challa. He giving me some T'Challa. Aside from the headdress, that was very much an adult shooting. So I thank you for that, because that wasn't kid shooting. There was nothing joking. No, she was dead ass serious. Dead ass serious. And that's who she is. At this particular moment in time, she is nothing like what we got in the MCU. So Cody Ziegler, once again, thank you so much for giving us a shorty that's current in this timeline, present in this timeline, and not mimicking any of the MCU synergy. So I thank you so much for that as well. I'm enjoying the run. Let me keep up. Sanitarians have often posed as Catholics. I'm picking up what Cody's putting down. Oh yeah, Miles is Christian Catholic as opposed to Peter's Irish. Okay. This time they're gonna really scrap because T'Challa took it easy. If they really fight, it'll be over in one thing. Miles would be a son of Anansi if he's a spider. Yeah, They got family issues in the African. Theo, how long have I been talking about Miles? Quite some time. Mr. Smith has been talking about this quite some time. And I just think it makes sense. Okay, so first, let me. Spider-Man is Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever. Okay, fine. We're not gonna overcook the grits, but if you know Lord, you know Lord. So even back then, regardless of how you felt or what you wanted to do, you knew where Spider, you know where that comes from. And so we got a spider that represents that mythology. Embrace it, that we're seeing now, the writer, because, and I just want us to understand that if you like what Cody Ziegler is putting down, you are a Miles Morales fan, please go support him. I'm saying please go support him because there are going to be some people that throw him under the bus for no other reason than who he is. And you know what I mean when I say that. So I've read those comments and everything like that. He has gotten disparaging comments in regards to this particular story arc. So if you like what's going on in regards to that, go show him some love and everything like that. mheroes@marvel.com. If we can complain, we can compliment. So go show him some love and everything like that. Let him know you appreciate what he got going on. But I'm liking it. To your point, Mr. Smith, yeah, that connection should have always been there, should have definitely been explored upon. But I feel like this. I think it's when I say you see what Cody Ziegler did? Okay, so if I'm gonna jump into this, I got to jump into this. I can't play with it. Not everybody wants to tell stories about Africa. They want to talk about Africa, but not too many want to tell enriching stories about Africa to where we fall in love with it, to where we have an understanding of it. Some people just want to make it sound like it's a downtrodden place. Africa has rich history to it. History so rich that a lot of people's history evolves from it. And when I'm talking about their history, I'm talking about their mythological history. Lest we forget, and I know if I'm comfortable in my skin saying that the number one demographic when it comes to comic books is the European male, then everybody should be comfortable because that's what that is. That's what that is. Well, the stories from Africa came first. Everything else, regardless of how more well-known regardless of how more well-known it may be or is, those stories originate from us. We were here first. So loving that. In essence, what I'm saying is, if you don't want those stories to come out from Africa, you're not going to get into it. If you unravel one African god, you literally saying you got to unravel every African god, because to a degree, regardless of which pantheon, because we have different pantheons in Africa, to a degree, they all connected. Hell, some of them even share the same damn name. What did me and Grand Madam Tarot find out? Well, that should be Isis. It should not be Anuke. But we know why it's not Isis, because Isis is in the Kemetic pantheon. Isis is bad sister. It ain't Anuke. But we know why Cheryl Lynn Eden put Anuke in there. We do. Make all the sense in the world. Because I know damn good and well when I used to watch Almighty Isis, when I was a kid, knowing damn good and well who she was supposed to be, that's not who CBS Kids put on TV. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 4 issues. I'm a fan of it. I'm definitely going to be grabbing issue 29. I absolutely am. I'm looking forward to issue 29. I'm hoping that what we get out of this story arc, I'm hoping we continue to build upon. Starling would love to see that. I'm pretty sure true Miles fans, if I'm saying I wouldn't mind it, and I'm a casual, I know they wouldn't mind seeing it. But Starling, right. If there's a relationship, if he's working with Misty Knight and everything like that, definitely would love to get some more Misty. Can't ever go wrong with that one. Speaking of which, she's in Sam Wilson's Captain America 1. We got Vulture, ain't in no hurry to see Adrian Toombs again, but Shift, we got that. Get some more Shift, get his story arc being fleshed out and everything like that, because a major character, the starring character, is only as good as the supporting cast. So you got to be able to uplift the supporting cast. So I was definitely here for that. I'm going to start collecting Miles comic book. Now, see, Mr. Smith is a Miles fan. I'm a casual. He's a fan. Big difference. See what we just did? So yeah, in essence, y'all gonna see what I mean when I say that, what I just said tomorrow. Even casual fans are gonna be moved to do something based on how good something is. So if you don't give okay, let me give a brief preview of what I'm talking about here. So I'm on Facebook, and I'm just we're gonna get on up out of here. I'm on Facebook. We had a minute, 1 hour, 21 minutes. I'm on Facebook, and someone's having a conversation about how authentic the upcoming Superman movie looks. It's going to be comic book accurate. And the guy made a comment talking about casual fans are going to be upset and everything like that. And someone made the comment like, so we're expecting kids to research these heroes? I don't know how to feel about that question, because it's a grown person saying it. The person's picture, picture on Facebook, it's a brother. And I'm saying to myself, hold on. Slurpees, the cup, 7-Eleven, back in the day, I was a kid. We talking the 70s. Ragsdale Elementary High School in Atlanta, Georgia. So you gonna pay X amount of dollars to go to a damn movie, take your child to go see it, but you can't be bothered to go to the comic. I'm telling you, one is cheaper than the other one. Not to mention, when I was a kid, all we got was coloring books with a coloring book and a comic book. We didn't get no child books. We didn't get no children books with the superheroes. That's not what we got. You either finna color this superhero or you finna go, and we had to read on the same damn level as adults. Yeah, comic books ain't ever been written for kids. Not since I've been living. You better be able to read on the same damn level as an adult. So if you're a grown-ass man, you should be the one doing the damn research for the kids. We didn't have it like that. What you mean? Boy, look, if you can't be bothered to read, boy, look, a comic book at its most expensive is like $5. And I'm saying that ain't the deluxe issue or nothing. There's no excuse in hell why you don't know. Oh, my bad. I said it's 2025. I'm sorry. You got reasons though why you don't know. You got reasons why you don't want to know, but you ain't got no excuse. You ain't got no excuse. And because some of us grew up reading these damn comic books as kids, I hate to say it, but your little 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old ain't got no excuse either. They got a reason, and it start with you. No, if you can't be bothered, you can't be bothered, your child can't be bothered, how about you and your child stay home? I'm sorry. Respectfully, Coley is doing exactly what we wanted Ayodele to do for Storm instead of hooking up with Logan. Now tell him. Here's why I'm saying this, because I know how I feel, how I felt. But I looked at when we look at what was said during the interview, we really paid attention. What have none of us not done something that we regretted? That's going to have extenuating, mitigating circumstances later on. We just have to listen. Well, I'm telling you, in real life, while every female I've been with intimately, as far as I was concerned, was physically attractive, that doesn't mean their personality was one where I wanted folks to know that I was ever intimate with that female. I'll be intimate with that female and wake up the next morning. Theo, I can't believe you did that. Oh yeah, I could tell myself I needed to get some stress up off my chest all day long, every day, twice on Sunday. And I'm talking real world. I'm talking real world. This ain't no comic book. I'm talking decisions I done made right here on the face. Now, mind you, I can't necessarily say I had a fan group, because this is what this would be like, right? Just think about this. This would be like a fan group hitting up God, talking about, really? You got Theo out here sleeping with her? Why you got Theo out here sleeping with her? We expect better from Theo. Theo ain't that type of person. Why you got the I ain't gonna be that person. I ain't gonna be that person. I ain't gonna be that person. And then, like I said, I sit back and I reflect. She jumped him. I don't want to act like I ain't ever, the female that I shouldn't be doing it with. I start some stuff because I'm feeling some type of way. I don't want to say that. I done done that. I have. It don't usually lead to nothing good. Not over a long period of time, it don't. What you say now? Tell her, picking up what you're putting down. Sometimes we think we perfect. Oh, no. I ain't, no, I didn't make no mistake. Granted, I got to say Tiana's a character, don't do much for me. I think it's one of those things where you gotta get some time. Gotta get some time to shine. I do love Black Love, but I wouldn't trust Miles to carry the torch. No, should any teen hero be expected to carry the banner of stable relationships? They got to do something. I saw somebody say something today. And first of all, I want to say thank y'all again so much for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else this evening. Y'all decided to pull up. And this is shout out to Mr. Ray Smith. I was reading somewhere today where somebody was looking at it like, it's a damn shame that we couldn't even get 10 years of a relationship with Aurora and T'Challa, but we got 20 with Luke and Jessica. I'm gonna say that one more time because I want folks to hear it and I want folks to lock in, because I understand not feeling pressed to do certain things, but some damn things you need to feel pressed to do, because you can say you're not pressed, but saying you're not pressed, somebody could easily say you don't care if you're going above and beyond to do the exact opposite for something else. Well, Mr. Smith is not a fan of Luke Cage being with Jessica. I can't say I feel one way or the other. Who you love is who you love. He feels that way based on his knowledge of both characters, and his knowledge of the writer that did it. So I'm gonna say that one more time. He feels that way based on his knowledge about both characters involved and the writer that did it. See, he know. You want to know why he feel that way? Feel free to ask him. That said, I'm hearing way too much. And I understand the editors and I understand the writers. I get it. But there's way too many times we're being said in regards to characters that look like us. We don't want to be forced to. We don't want to pressure anybody, or we don't want to feel pressure. That's fine. Just do it. Stop looking for a reason to do it. Just do it. Just do it. Because right now I'm telling you, you can say that and I can be understanding all day long. Do it. Because you starting to look like you don't want, no, my bad. You've been looking like you don't want to do it. You're acting like you're opposed to it. That's an argument anybody could make based on being a logical, rational, thinking person. Marvel Comics, you have no black couples married. You don't. You don't even have them in relationships with one another. It's 2025. I can't even say 2024 anymore. It's 2025. Anybody would not be wrong pulling up on y'all, regardless of where you at, your job, you eating out with the family, you doing a Comic-Con convention. Nobody would ever be wrong asking you, why do you have a problem with black love? They're not going to be wrong. They're not going to be wrong, and you're not going to be able to sit up there and BS a wise, knowledgeable, experienced comic book fan. They're going to rip your ass a new one. So, respectfully so. Sometimes you just got to do it. Ain't that what Nike say? Just do it. Just do it. No rhyme, no reason. Just do it. Stop looking for the perfect opportunity, because when it comes down to it, you will never have a perfect opportunity to do it, because it's not for you. It's not for you, it's for us. So respectfully so, stop making excuses where there are none. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, thank y'all so much for pulling up. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all pulled up. Tomorrow we'll be coming to y'all with What a Week It Was Wednesday. I think we got a great show lined up. It's been a lot going on, ain't it? Did y'all hear about what's going on? Fox Sports, FS1. Oh, Skip. This what? Oh Lord. Oh, we got to talk about that. We're gonna talk about that and much more tomorrow. So make sure you got your notifications on. It's gonna be What a Week It Was Wednesday. Juju, my fellow devil dog in the building, talking about black love. Anyone realize Sam don't have to love no love interest in his own movie? You know, I care about Captain America 4 as much as Anthony Mackie cares about Captain America 4. I care about Anthony Mackie's fictional character development as much as he does. So I ain't pressed about who his love interest is on the film. The comics, he with Misty Knight. In the movies, you know, I want to tell you, I give two damns. But because of the actions of one said actor, one said studio, and one said journalist, I don't give a damn. I really don't. I don't give a damn. Let alone two dams. I don't give a damn, because Sam, the actor, don't care. I'm not gonna care about the character's portrayal if the actor portraying the character don't care. The actor don't care. So I don't care. I don't care. Bendis worked at the LCS. I used to visit. I know him. Not a fan. I think she's too tall. But you know what? Let me stop doing this. I be trying. Sad thing, I got context in. I think she's a tad bit older, but Miles and Janice Lincoln Beetle would be interesting. I ain't mad at that. Luke Cage and Jessica Jones got their start when Bendis had absolute power, hit stable foundation. T'Challa and Aurora had to deal with ops from the House of X from day one. Here's what I will say, and they're not gonna like it when I say it. You ain't have no problem with Jean and Scott being together. You don't have no problem with Rogue and Gambit being together. You just throw that out there. Did you feel pressed? Did you feel pressed? Did anybody at Marvel Comics feel pressed to put Rogue and Gambit together, or you just let it do what it do? Did you feel pressed to put Mystique and Destiny together, or you just let it do what it's gonna do? Did you feel pressed to put Crusher Creel and Thundra together, or did you just let it do what it's gonna do? Did you feel pressed to put Sue and Reed together, or did you just do what it's gonna do? Did you feel pressed to put Medusa and Black Bolt together, or did you just do what it do? Did you feel pressed to put Hulkling with Wickling, or did you just do it? Because I know Don McGregor gave us Horatio and Taku, but you see where I ain't got no black on black. It's almost as if, damn, you saying you feel pressed, you don't want to feel pressured to do it. It's almost like you don't have a desire to do it. You see no value in it because you didn't see no value in it when I was a teenager, and hell, I'm damn near 60. Now, this is some real conversation for fans when they talk to these editors and these writers on the Comic-Con. And mind you, y'all supposed to be coming to Tallahassee in June. I probably want to say it like this, and I don't mean no harm. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it, and I apologize. This might listen. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Is it really you want to be at? You really want to run the risk of pulling up to a Comic-Con in Georgia, Florida, Alabama, or South Carolina, any one of them surrounding states, and I pull up? Because as Nitelum has said, I ask difficult questions. You don't have to be asked them questions. You're not dumb. Ain't none of y'all dumb. Y'all very, very smart. There's no excuse for the lack of black love at Marvel. There are quite a few reasons. I would love to hear them. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, listen, I'm out. Captain Scarlet has got more shine than Birdie from what I heard. Does what Sam does better, and she is a super genius to boot. Yeah. We don't want to feel pressured as Kofa. We don't want to listen to you. I'm not trying to hear that no more. So listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate that. Y'all could have been anywhere else this evening. This is how we'll be doing our comic book reviews. We knocked out 4 of them this evening and everything like that. I'll be doing more comic book reviews like this. We should all have the comics, kind of like a read along and everything. It's the discussion, pull, free zone, safe space and everything. We don't have to agree. Ain't nothing about that. Sam beat U.S. agent, but with no power. Yeah, that's crazy. He didn't do that. Watch this. He didn't do that on Disney Plus, did he? Nah. You got my dog getting the dog walked on him on Disney Plus. Anyway, thank y'all so much. This will be how we do our comic book reviews. I feel better because 4 issues down in one show. So yeah. We will keep our comic book reviews about 20 minutes, 30 minutes though. I will give y'all more than enough notifications so you can be ready. If you don't have the comic book, you have more than enough time to get it. It'll be something that we do in the evening time as well. So it won't be something that I'm just doing during the daytime. So in the meantime, in between time, make sure you got your notifications on. Grand Madam Tarot dropped a nice live. If I'm not mistaken, if it wasn't today, it was yesterday. Make sure you go check that out. My brother D-Real did just drop a comic book review last night. If I'm not, listen, y'all, boy, look, never mind. You're like, Theo, listen, I'm getting mellow as I get older. My brother D-Real and my brother Kamoyo turning up. So watch what you say. Watch what you say. That's it. We out. This has been a blast. Let's do this again. 1 for 4. Sam ain't ever been that badass in the MCU. Never. Never. That's it. We out. Thank y'all so much. This has been a blast. Let's do this again. Make sure you got your notifications on. In the meantime, in between time, in memory of the late great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman, take care of yourselves. Till next time, I wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out.